And thank you, Lauren. And more breaking news tonight. An FDA advisory panel has endorsed Pfizer's COVID-19 vaccine for emergency authorization in the U.S. It is relieving news. That vote happening just within the last 30 minutes or so. Andy SZATKOWSKI live in the newsroom with what was discussed during that panel and what the next steps are, Andy.
Yeah, Doug, it's really important to note here that this independent advisory panel does not have the final say in approving Pfizer's vaccine. That'll come from the FDA itself, but the administration is expected to follow the panel's recommendation. All of this comes after several hours of presentations and discussing surrounding the vaccine's safety and efficacy. Let's take a look.
We have one task ahead of us today, and that is to discuss and vote on the emergency use authorization of the Pfizer-BioNTech COVID-19 vaccine for the prevention of COVID-19 in individuals 16 years of age and older.
Dr. Arnold Monto, acting chair of the Vaccines and Related Biological Products Advisory Committee meeting, kicking off the FDA's virtual hearings Thursday.
We're in a pandemic. It's a public health emergency.
The panel, made up of independent vaccine health experts, hearing plans for vaccine safety and effectiveness monitoring, distribution plans, and ethical considerations.
I would say that some rules that apply in peacetime might have to be modified in war, and we're in a bit of a war right now.
The day also including a lengthy open hearing session, with many experts urging the panel to issue the emergency use authorization.
Potential benefits of this vaccine outweigh the identified risks,
while still pushing for more studies, especially in elderly and minority groups.
There's also limited data available on minority and underserved populations, as well as pediatric populations, pregnant women, and the elderly. And we don't really know a lot about how these broader populations will develop antibodies to the vaccine.
One of Pfizer's phase 1 trial participants testifying to his experience, saying he believes he got the real vaccine, not a placebo, listing side effects like fever, chills, and injection site pain, but no long-term ones 5 months later.
Since I've participated in the trial, I've helped out my older parents, I've gone to work in person, and I've exercised in small groups, and I haven't gotten COVID-19.
Some imploring the committee to act quickly but cautiously in giving the vaccine the green light.
It is simply immoral and unethical to deny the vaccine to healthcare workers or first responders who want it. An EUA must be granted, and it must be granted tonight.
Now, overwhelmingly, those we heard from also today saying that this recommendation cannot be the end of blinded clinical trials, and there definitely needs to be more diversity in testing. Pfizer and officials with Operation Warp Speed have said that they are prepared to ship vaccines out within 24 hours of FDA approval. Both Spectrum and Metro Health say that they expect their shipments possibly this weekend or early next week. And of course, we will keep you updated. Live in the newsroom tonight, Andy SZATKOWSKI, Fox 17 News.